these niggas know we don't play around. Super duper fly, how we stay down. Futuristic flow, electronic sound. Let me break it down.
I'm a probable cause of my environment. On the board towards the checkerboard flag and I'm eyeing it. I spell team with an I in it. I'm deaf defying it. First is God like they should have went in the eyeing him. Everybody eyeing him. Who? M.E. I gotta sit calm now. I'm just waiting for my M.E. They loving my M-E-T-H-O-D. I O-D, they say my tracks sound like the ODs. OG1 Kenobi. I'm on my Star Trek. I'm into making my first aim. I might bring the blonde back. Oh snap. May I have your attention, please? You know my name, no indirect shit, please. I'm addicted to paper cuts. Okay, what's up? It's unfortunate that you stuck in the closet and couldn't hang with us, let alone bang with us. A-Town for mayor, the player, the rap slayer. I'll see you later, I'm gone. A-Town@Brooklyn.com. It's too late, go get that.
Hey guys, it's Jen. Today HipHopZombies brings you to Bushwick at Big Papa's Barbershop, and we're here with A-Town to discuss his new album, It's Too Late. Hello A-Town.
What's up? What's good?
How are you today?
I'm chilling. I'm good money. I mean, the atmosphere that I like being in, you know what I'm saying? This barbershop. I grew up in here, so not at this barbershop, but in the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying?
Well, for this barbershop in particular, HipHopZombies, you know, we like to have our artists in a comfortable setting. You chose here. Why would you choose here?
Honestly, because my barber works here and he's talented as hell, you know, I don't want to curse, you know what I'm saying? But he's talented as fuck, you know, and you know, ever since I was younger, I always wanted a fresh cut. My mom always raised me having a fresh cut. And my father, before he got deported and was sent over for doing what he did back in the days, he opened up a barbershop as well. So, like, kind of, it's spotty memory, but I remember being young and being in his barbershop. So I always took pride in getting a cut, like, on a weekly basis. You know, I never wanted to be woofing, you know. And Twitchy's nice, you know. Okay, Twitchy, he's nice. He's
Shout
really,
out to him.
you know what I'm saying? And he gives me a new design every week, you know, whatever I want on my hair, you know what I'm saying? He does it, and he's talented, and I come through, and he shows me love, I show him love. And the atmosphere is just good, you know, it's real diverse. Black, white, Spanish, you know, it's all in one, you know. Nobody holds back, you know, no prejudice.
Guys in their cuts.
Yeah, you know, so, I mean, I'm woofing now, so, I mean, we're gonna see what's up. You know, we're gonna see what's up. Maybe later on you probably see him get me a haircut, something like that.
Got you. So now, A-Town, what's your government first off?
Well, my government is Alexis Febles. You know what I'm saying? It's a feminine name. I actually asked my mom the other day why she named me that, because when I was a kid, I was infatuated with Rugrats. And I always used to watch the cartoon, the Rugrats, and tell my mom, why didn't you name me Tommy? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Alexis Febles, I just grown to like love my name because I gotta make people know what my name is now. So it's like my vendetta against the world. So it's like, cause growing up, everybody pronounced my last name wrong. It was Feebles, but it's Febles.
Oh, I feel your pain, don't
Yeah, so, yeah.
So now where does A-Town come from?
A-Town is, I guess, a nickname that was given to me by my boy Jose growing up. I remember it started off, I was just rapping. You know, at the time that I began rapping and freestyling, the ATL was really, really strong. You know, you had Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys and the Young Bloods, and the whole South was killing it. But everything was A-Town, and I'm from Ashford, which is, you know, the beginning of A and whatnot, and it's just a whole bunch of A's that I represented when I was younger. So it was like, you know what, you go so hard for it, so they just changed the name to A-Town, you know, and yeah, it just stuck to it. Everybody in high school, at work, or, you know, wherever I worked at, they called me A-Town, and now everyone calls me A-Town. Nobody calls me Alex, you know what I'm saying? Even my mom. So it's like...
Well, Alex, when was your decision? Like, what made you decide that you wanted to become a rapper?
Just expression, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people in the world kind of don't really want to hear what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying? And people don't like to listen. That's everyone. That's something that people just don't like to listen. If they're not interested, or if it doesn't amount to them or anything, they don't like to listen. So I feel like the best way the only time that people would listen to me and got my expression out, and, you know, all the stuff that I needed to say, was when I was rapping and freestyling. You understand what I'm saying? And that was ever since I was 9, you know, with my cousins, or with the people at the basketball courts on the block, or, you know, all the old heads that, you know, wanted to hear me rap because they heard everybody, you know what I'm saying? So even in high school and even now, you know what I'm saying? It's just that's what was my decision. If I can make words rhyme and people can understand what I want to say, then that's what I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? I'm not doing it for anything. I'm just doing it because I love to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. You want to be heard.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, in terms of your music, has there been an event that happened in your life that influenced either your whole career or a song in particular that like you kind of dedicated it to?
A lot of people nowadays tend to like not show the world who they are and show the world who they want to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not scared to show everybody who I am. That's why I go around and I say love is love, you know, and I show people love because that's what I want to do. I don't have to act like I'm bigger or better than anybody, you understand? Or show anybody that I'm better than them. You know, I believe and I was raised just to show love. You understand? And I feel that all my songs are particular or are dedicated to what I'm going through at that time. You know what I'm saying? If I broke up with my girl or my girl broke up with me or whatever, you know, or my team is disrespecting me or I feel neglected or, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm very emotional and I'm not scared to let people show that because you don't want to carry that on you. I feel like it just messes up a person's character. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, yeah, you said every song is basically telling a message because that's how you express yourself.
I don't call my songs songs. I kind of call them confessions.
Confessions.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like your expression. You know, I mean, I look at my album as a movie. You understand? And that's basically it. Just try to get as much as you can and the wittiest things that you can so people can understand you in those 2 or 3 minutes. And then, you know, if they can't relate, then it's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, you mentioned Love is Love. You have a song on the album called Love is Love. And if you haven't heard it yet, at the end, he does say Love is Love is just not a hashtag. Care to elaborate for the people who haven't heard it yet?
Love is love. I mean, it's spelled 2 different ways. People look at it. It's actually behind us right there, if nobody can notice, but you're gonna see that around a lot. It's just basically stating that love is love no matter how you spell it. You know what I'm saying? LOVELUV. You know, they're both the word love. People know what they are when they see them. And they both mean the same thing, but they both look different. You understand? But they both do the same thing. So it doesn't matter how you spread love, how you show it, if it's tough love, if it's love that you don't understand. At the end of the day, that's probably the person who was dishing it out's perception of what love is. And yeah, but it's just what I live by. You know, I've gotten to know so many people, and people tell me that wherever I go, I at least know one person. It's because I'm not scared to show love. You understand? And that's what works for me. It doesn't work for everyone because not everyone likes to go up to random people and say, "Hi, your shirt is nice," or "Your kicks are fresh," or whatever. You know, but that's just developing a relationship. You know, and I feel like that was just meant for it to happen because you never know if you're gonna need that person one day. You know, so I mean, that's just my brand, and you know, if people were to spread love in the world, I feel like it'd be a better place. You know what I'm saying? So.
Love is love, the new movement. You're HipHopZombies. Anyway, your music videos.
Okay.
The funniest one you have?
Okay.
And why do you think it's the funniest one?
The funniest video was Supersized. Supersized was me and Ness in the kitchen. And it was the funnest because it was the first. So everyone was it was like an experiment. You know, the director, that was his first music video. Shout out to Brian Collado, his visuals are crazy. Ness and I's first video together, you understand? And it was the first video that didn't have any treatment. We just winged it, you know, we just had fun with it, and it came out amazing. It was funny. It came out for the holiday season, so everybody's family was enjoying it and whatnot. So it was
I've
cool.
seen you guys perform together. You guys have great chemistry.
Yeah, I mean, that's my bro, man. I mean, that's my bro. That's, you know what I mean? And that's something that you really can't develop with a lot of people, you know? But it's like, I guess we know we know what we want to do, and we know what each other's flaws are. You know what I'm saying? And I guess like he knows how to get at me, and I know how to get at him. Like he knows what buttons to press. Like I know what I'm gonna do to get him tight today. You feel me? And it's like when he's not around, I know what he needs. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. So let's say I can't make it to an event, he knows how to work it out. You know what I'm saying? Like how to.
Shout out to Ness
Ron, my bro, man. You already know. God's plan is it's just official. I know it's about me right now, but it's good money.
I understand.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna talk about your album. It's Too Late. Okay. I couldn't help but notice that you sampled a few hits from the later 90s.
Okay.
Preferably a few that were produced by Timbaland.
Okay.
Was that a coincidence, or?
You can say it was a coincidence, and you can say it was just like what I was influenced by. You know what I mean? 90s had a great sound. You know, I mean, I still want to sample a lot of other stuff. I don't want to mention any names because, you know, I don't want to spill my beans. But like my first love encounter, my first infatuation was with Aaliyah. You understand? And you know, the person who kind of made all her stuff, made her sound, was Timbaland, and he was just really funky. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like Timbaland was the person who was more true to himself. You know, always in the videos rapping. You know what I'm saying? Didn't care. He was just there. You know what I'm saying? He was living. He looked like he was just living to do it for fun. He was the one having the most fun. You know, and I like that because he was being true to himself, like we spoke about earlier. You understand? And that's basically it. I'm rapping about what I know. You feel me? And I don't like the new generation. I'm not saying I don't like it. I like it because it's expression. That's what they know how to express themselves by. But I'm rapping about what I was raised on. You know what I'm saying? What my cousin Ronald put me on to. What my mom played for me all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, this is what I love. You know
it was great. I appreciate it. Like Superfly, you got Genuine's Pony in the background.
Yeah,
I was
it was just a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, you got Beanie Man, Seem Simo. You never heard that. You never heard that.
You
exactly.
Know, I like the fact that my imagination kind of like opens my mind a little bit. So it's kind of like, how can I put it? I have two analogies. The rap game is like a dog pound. You know what I'm saying? Who's the top dog? Like Drake right now, quote unquote. He's the best artist out. You understand? He's physically the most fit. Like a fighting dog would be physically the most fit. Has the hardest songs out right now. And then you have everyone else who's training to get there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And you know, obviously he's getting co-signed by Jay-Z and Kanye West because they were top dogs at once. You understand? Big Rottweilers. You understand? And I'm just training myself to be there as well. You understand what I'm saying? And I always look at a track when I was high, and I don't want nobody to know that, you know, because I don't smoke as much. But when I do get high, I look at a track like if it's a video game. If the video game plays and it starts off whack, then nobody's gonna want to play it.
Yeah.
Or a Broadway show.
You caught our attention.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when the curtain opens, there's an act that comes on. If the act is whack, then nobody's gonna pay attention to it. They're gonna skip it.
So that's the base for the rest.
Exactly. So you know, and I always took pride in making sure that I don't have lazy work. Everything was hot. There was so many transitions, so many different changes. That's gonna be like, wow, you bodied that. Yeah. And I made sure for every track it was, you know, like
you did that. I heard it in a few of the tracks. Now, for A-Town's future, where can we find you? Where can we hear you?
I mean, you're gonna see me NYC. I mean, obviously, planning a tour. Atowninbrooklyn.com, obviously, that's my website. Atownomas, all of that stuff you're gonna see on the website. But just various shows, you know what I'm saying? I want to put out a lot of visuals, a lot of other visuals. I don't want to spoil anything, you know. But a lot of people have been talking about my trailer for my mixtape, my album, and they like it. They want to see more of that. So I'm kind of working alongside with my manager Tev and Ness and Brian Collado, which again is the best visual artist I've messed with by far. And we're just trying to see if we can make a mini movie out of it. But we're gonna see where it goes. You understand what I'm saying? But
as long as HipHopZombies is in it, that's
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Any more shout outs before we wrap up?
Just my team, you know, the heart of Brooklyn. I wanna shout out Brooklyn. I wanna shout out anybody who is doing something, you know what I'm saying, in the world. You know, anybody who's doing something in NY. Or anybody who has an idea and doesn't know how to start off what they wanna do. You know what I mean? A year ago I didn't know I was gonna drop an album. You feel me? But things change, and certain things get you upset that make you do things, and certain things give you that energy that you need to do things. You understand? And I dropped the album off the stuff that I grew up on, everything original, and just, you know, paying homage to what I grew up on. So if you have dreams or if you feel like you need to do something, then do it. Don't let nobody stop you, because at the end of the day, you have it in your heart for a reason. So I just want to thank everyone and shout out everyone who want to believe in and believes in what they need to do. Just do it. That's it. Nike style.
You guys can catch A-Town's interview at HipHopZombies TV on YouTube. You can also check us out at HipHopZombies.net and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at HipHopZombies_.
A-Town, let these niggas know.